Hi, I'm Tucker Petrie, the executive producer of Fish Out of Water, a documentary brought to you by Swenson Productions. This documentary was narrated and directed by Brenton Swenson, and I hope you enjoy it. Join us as we enter the mind and life of a young fish activist and explore the Living Planet Aquarium and discover the true horrors that lie within. Enjoy the documentary.
For many people, the aquarium's a place where you can sit back and relax and watch the fish gracefully swim around in their tank. However, there's a dark side to it. Caden Cummings, a young fish activist, has a lot to say when it comes to the Fish Lives Matter movement, which he started in 2012. However, he doesn't have much of a following, as he's the only one participating. However, Caden Cummings hopes to address this issue and document these horrific lives of these fish in aquariums. Caden has known the terrible truth of imprisoned fish in aquariums since he was just 10 years old, and has visited aquariums around the world to acquire visual evidence of the atrocities committed in these establishments, as well as to speak his concerns and help educate others on this extremely disturbing yet important issue. However, each visit isn't easy for Caden, as he visits every passing aquarium. The sight of seeing such innocent, beautiful fish being contained in small glass enclosures, being kept from their dreams and freedom, chips away at his confidence of ever seeing these fish be free and swimming in the wild. However, this does not stop the fish activist. He travels all over the world to different aquariums, where he studies behaviours of the fish and has a unique bond which he communicates with them. Yet, for many, this unique bond is a bit too extreme. Thus the controversy surrounding him. Caden visits the Living Planet Aquarium, seeking to gain intel from the fish about how they're being treated in the aquarium. Caden sets his eyes upon one of the fish's enclosures. He can tell things are not looking good, and he starts to worry, and his emotions begin to get the best of him. To make things worse, Caden notices even young children find the imprisoned fish to be something of entertainment, and for many it is, but certainly not for Caden. When Caden reaches the deep sea exhibit, he attempts to lift the jellyfish's spirits by transferring his energy into them. But unfortunately, even that isn't enough. We will now be privileged to hear Caden himself speak about his opinions on the Living Planet Aquarium so far.
This has been the worst time of my life. These fish, they need to be saved. They belong in the ocean. Alright? They don't belong here.
Hey, school's starting back up. You know what students need? Paper. Best thing about paper, you can write on them, do them on them. You got 2 pieces of paper now. Now here's today.
As you can tell, Caden is nothing less than infuriated about the way the fish are being treated in this aquarium. But unfortunately, the worst is yet to come. Caden stumbles upon a sign which lists different exotics and endangered fish that have been captured and imprisoned against their will. As soon as he sees this, he fights the urge to break down crying. Caden figures things cannot get much worse. Inside the Amazon rainforest section of the aquarium, Caden shows us the world that these fish are living in, and how it's simulated. It's not real. These fish are being trapped in a reality that is nothing more than a lie. Before Caden can even finish viewing the Amazon exhibit, he realizes he can't take any more, and he's had enough. Caden storms out of the room in shock and in disgust. Before Caden continues down the next aquarium's path, leading to the Arctic exhibit, he decides to get a quick snack at the local restaurant. Although Caden has faced many hardships throughout his visit to the aquarium so far, it isn't until he finds the penguin enclosure that he has a full mental breakdown.
are we still here?
In fact, the mental breakdown is so severe that Caden now suffers from post-traumatic stress disorder, which has impaired the function of his eyelids. Caden runs out of the penguin exhibit as quick as he possibly can, but unfortunately for him, the pain is not over yet. There is one last section of the aquarium he has yet to see, the ocean exhibit containing fish, the closest to Caden's heart. Although Caden has been utterly mortified from his experience so far, he can't help but be in total awe as he watches a shark swim by him. Caden feels himself start drifting off, as if he was a fish in the open sea swimming with the shark himself. However, that joy is short-lived, and is once again replaced with horror. Caden realises he's seen enough, and with one last helpless goodbye to some of the fish, he leaves with just one last thing to say.
Goal for this documentary is to free all fish by 2020. Make it happen. Kanye, or whoever's president at this time, make it happen. I'm calling you out.
We thank you for watching Fish Out of Water, and hope you've learned a lot regarding fish abuse and imprisonment in aquariums. But before you go, a quick word from our sponsors.